What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and we are back with some more Valheim. Now, off camera, as you can see, we have been mining some more copper. So, while I'm out here, I'm going to go ahead and finish mining this deposit because we upgraded all of our bronze tools. So, our pickaxe is getting there. Axe, sword, and buckler are all level 3. I think we're trying to get our pickaxe to level 3. But also we're just low on bronze in general. We're low on copper. While I was farming, we had another raid where we got attacked by 4 trolls. Thankfully, I was able to train them away from my home, so it wasn't too bad. We did kind of set up a small path from our home to the Black Forest, but because this copper isn't very close to our base anymore since we've mined so much of it, it's kind of a pain to go ahead and get all of our stuff going. Like a path going all the way from our base to each copper deposit. Plus, by the time we get here to mine it, like, we basically done the whole thing, right? So I don't know if there's really a point in pathing all the way there, but it does make it a little easier for our cart to get around. But for today, what I want to do is check out those sunken crypts. Try and get some more iron going, and then I think next time off camera, as long as I have time, if we can get a good amount of iron from the 2 sunken crypts, hopefully we can get both done today. We're going to go ahead and take all of our iron back to base. I don't know how I feel about setting up another smelter. I guess we could farm those little flame guys, but we've only seen one spawn, so I don't know how long that would take or if that'll be effective enough. But if we don't get enough iron from those 2 sunken crypts, I'm gonna have to go exploring again and try and find some more sunken or more swamp territories, which took me a little while to do last time, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So let's finish getting this copper, and then we move on out. Just collecting as much as I can right now. Kind of save myself the grinding later. Was there anything else that we did off camera? I have it marked down. We just did a bunch of smelting, upgraded our bronze gear, and then gathered resources. Okay, we almost got a full stack. Looking good. Alrighty. I think that's all the copper here. So let's go ahead and head on back. We are getting shot by a skeleton. Let's try and not to break our cart. Heading back. Let's see if we can find out where our path was. Path was somewhere over here. There it is. I see it. We ended the path right here. So it should be nice, easy terrain for us to go ahead and head back home. Then we go ahead and drop the cart off, grab everything that we need, make sure our stuff is repaired, and we head back towards the swamps. Hopefully we don't run into too many issues like abominations. I did go ahead and look at the root armor, which I'll go ahead and show you guys what it requires. but I think we need to slay 3 more abominations in order to get it fully upgraded. Or, get the full set made. Okay, this grayling is following us. Okay, let's go ahead and take this guy out. Nice and easy. Let's drop the ores off here. We can drop the stones off. I don't know what time of day it is. I might be getting close to sunset. Let's drop off all of our gear. Got a neck trophy. And then we got the neck tails. Perfect. We do have our things of food here. We'll go ahead and take 3 of each. If I'm not mistaken, there's something going on out here. We did go ahead and plant our turnips. They look healthy. Yeah, you're hitting our portal. Stop doing that. Stop doing that, big guy. Might as well collect our honey while we're here. Drop those off. 1 resin. Let's get the repairs going. I don't know if we should keep the hammer on us. We can definitely drop the hoe for now. We're not going to be using wood arrows for this. We do need to make some more flint. I'll bring the flame arrows with me. So we're going to need some resin, feathers, and wood. And as you can see, I've made a few more chests, made a separate one for flint because we're full on stone, made a separate one for wood and collected a bunch of wood. Then I have another chest for trophies and food. We need flint. Flint. Perfect. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Put the feathers back. Put those back. I did kind of want to try these ooze bombs. What do we need for these? Leather scraps and resin. Yeah, and from slaying all those trolls, we got plenty of troll hide, which is cool. How do these work? What do these do? Ah, poison damage. Okay, those could come in handy. We'll see. We got our swamp key. I guess we'll make a couple more since we can hold 50. Nice. Ooze in here. Resin in here. Other scraps in here. And then just to look real quick. So we have 3 pieces for the root armor. Resistance versus pierce, but weak versus fire. Movement speed. Improved archery is the set effect. Armor 8. Which I think is what we have with level 3. The mask is resistant versus poison, weak versus fire. And then we also have the leggings, which is just weak versus fire. But with all 3, we have plus 15 bows, which is pretty nice. I think those are the only new items. Also, Midsummer Crown we can make if we want to. Nothing new in the forge. I am a little tempted to upgrade our bronze gear, like our bronze armor, but depending on what it looks like for how we're doing on iron, I don't know if we want to take the time, because we haven't really been using the bronze armor, and I feel like we're doing okay as long as we're doing well with our bow. We haven't fought an abomination with our new bow yet, because we had to go back and get our gear. Let's head on into the portal and check out these sunken crypts. I don't know if I should bring a torch or not. I'm a little scared to go in without my shield, if I'm being honest. What else do we have here? We have the 10 iron, resin, meat, boar. We got 1 feather. Okay, nothing too crazy. We are rocking the sword instead of the mace. From what I understand, it's the iron mace. The iron mace is the best weapon for our next boss. So, we'll see what all we can make. We got both our boats here. Isn't our... I think our leather armor's still in here. It is. Let's go ahead and take this out and put it in the chest. And then we should still, like, have a pickaxe or something in that boat. One of our antler pickaxes. I definitely don't want to go into the swamp at night, so we're kind of just waiting for the day to end. Perfect. Let's go to sleep and start the new adventure. You dream of a bright hall filled with gracious warriors and fair maidens. You awake slowly with the laughter still ringing in your ears. Alright, only 4 comfort. Probably could have waited to pop those meals until, of course, it would be raining today. I mean, it's going to be raining in the swamp anyway, so it's not a huge deal. If we can avoid fighting things right now, I would like to. I don't think that our ooze bombs are going to do anything against the undead here. I could be wrong, but I would assume that the creatures in the swamp are poison resistant. Which means our fire arrows aren't going to be any good. Maybe they will be in the crypt. I'm assuming it doesn't rain inside the crypt. That'd be kind of crazy. We got an okay amount of inventory space. We have our hammer, and we have some wood in case we need to build a workbench for whatever reason. And if we look at the map, dungeons kind of straight ahead from here. Now, I think we're pretty familiar with the swamp at this point. We do need more ancient bark as well if we're going to get our root armor, so that's something else that we should farm eventually. But for right now, I'd like to check out these crypts. Why does it sound like I hear an abomination? Okay, we got leeches in the water. We didn't grab our potions. That is something... Alright, I gotta start remembering that we have potions now. Oh yeah. One-shotting the Draugr with the sneak attack now. 46 damage. Let's see how our block is. We took 0.4 damage. Okay. So, having our right gear is certainly paying off. Please don't spawn in an abomination somewhere. I'd be really sad. Okay, thankfully we took these spawners out. And we should be able to get into the crypt. And we do have like an ooze. An oozer. Doing 23 damage a pop. Not super great. Really don't want to fight you if I don't have to, but also I'm a little worried about, like, I don't know how going into the crypt works, like if it's like a transition. I'd really hate to get ambushed by this guy on our way out. I feel like this route wasn't here before. Is that another crypt? Or is that just like a building? Now you guys are gonna split into blobs, which is super annoying. My phone just fell. Okay, one blob down. Two blobs down. Okay, here we go. Alright, it's not a... No, it is a transition. Okay. Which makes sense. This isn't super great. We might need our potions. Okay, we didn't take a hit there. Not poisoned. These are the muddy scrap piles. How deep does this go? Oh, it opens up a new pathway. There's like muddy scrap within the wall. I don't know what kind of enemies are in here. We already have 7 iron. Okay, this way is blocked. There's only the one way to go now. Should probably be looking for loot. We don't have the wet status effect here. Ah, here we go. Oh my gosh. That's actually not too bad. A withered bone. What are those for? Giant bone knotted like old wood. Okay. A little worried about what we might run into here. Sitting at 10 iron. Okay, we hear something I think is over here. Draugr. Of course it's a bow guy. A Draugr elite? Oh god. It does look like we're kind of cheesing this a bit. Just cool by me. A little worried about how much these guys hit for. Come on, dude, show yourself. How many of there are you? I mean, now wouldn't be a bad time to test this out, right? I don't think it affects them, which makes sense. Okay, that's the end of this side. Sitting at 12 iron. That's definitely like a spawner or something in there. Okay. We got a spawner in here. Might be able to hit this though. I can. Okay. Alright, well that's kind of messed up. Now they're cheesing me. Okay. Okay. I mean, we blocked 45 damage. So he does something around there. Some more rubies. Withered bone. Can grab the mushrooms. It's not super dark in here. Pickaxe is back up to 35. Yeah, you guys remember when it was like 42? All those stupid deaths we had. Okay. 12 iron, I feel like isn't horrible. $13 iron. We're not like missing anything here, right? There's not like any secret entrances. That would be crazy. Okay, there is not a spawner in here. Withered bones, coins, amber. We're missing 15? Chains? That's what we get from race, no? Forge bellows, hanging brazier. Oh my gosh, dudes. Well, we can take like 3 more? 1 more? Okay. Okay. Well, I think it's time to start heading back, ladies and gentlemen. But we are definitely not done with this. I didn't even notice these were chests. What the heck? Run is back up to 40. That's good to see. Okay, yeah. Let's head back home. And we got blobs up ahead. We got leeches over here. Block 13. Obviously not the greatest, but... Okay. Skeletons I'm happy to deal with. Keep sending the skeletons my way. Just don't make me deal with the leeches. Don't make me deal with abominations. Jogger don't seem too bad either, now that we have our bronze shield again. Wow, 19 scrap iron. So that's 29 at base, plus we left, what, like 10, 12 behind? And we weren't even done with that place? Granted, I have no idea how much we need for our upcoming gear, but I'd say that's a pretty good start. We can only fit 4 stacks on our ship. So if we could get 4 stacks before we head home, I'd be so happy. So happy. I don't think we're going to need the hammer. It might free up a little space for us. I don't think we'll need the wood either. Try and free up as much space as we can. Here we are upgrading our bronze gear, and we might not even need to at this point. We do need to try and fight more abominations, but if we can find the chains within... I mean, I would like to see what, like, the Wraith Tower has, what kind of loot it has, but... I don't know, man. Those Wraiths are super scary. Super scary. Yeah, 29. We got the Withered Bones. Amber. Rubies. Chains. Put the hammer away. We do need to go back home. Actually. We'll take our valuables. Take the Withered Bones. Take, like, the newer items. Take the leather scraps. Like, things that are valuable to us right now. I am a little hesitant to go back out into the swamps already. Only because it could be getting close to nighttime. Which is a bit scary. It's a bit scary. I wish we could teleport with metals. I guess chains in here for now. We do already have a full stack of gold. I got that after defeating the trolls because they dropped some. Which is awesome sauce. What are we going to do with Withered Bones? In here, I guess, for now? Mushrooms. In here. Let's go ahead and drop off this hammer. It's not going to free up a lot of weight. Frees up 2 weight for us. We need to make sure more than anything that our pickaxe is repaired. Feel like it's gonna be sunset here soon. Do we risk it? Do we risk it? Feel like it won't be too bad. We know where we're going. I'm hoping that wraiths don't spawn in the crypts at nighttime. And then once we got what we need, we just run back home as quickly as possible. It doesn't seem like we need the potions yet. I think now that we got our good gear again, we're surviving pretty well. And I think I'm gonna save my boss ability, my Ichthyr ability, until nighttime, in case we need to run and not use as much stamina. It always rained in the swamp. Are we just not deep enough yet? Isn't it supposed to always rain here? There it is. Just had to give it a second. If we can avoid fighting, I'd like to. Certainly avoid the leeches where possible. Somebody's shooting at us. I'm glad that the Draugr, like, aggro range isn't super far. That is something nice about this biome. They don't aggro on you from miles away. Alright, let's go back in. I wonder if the enemies respawned here. It's not here, is it? We haven't even been in here. What is this place? Oh gosh. This is a whole new area. Okay, well, we already got 2. Okay, we got Draugr Bowman on the other side. Okay, you jerk. There we go. Not a spawner, is it? Oh, no. Okay, this is a dead end, huh? We got some on the walls right here. Is that it? A little more. Okay, so we gotta be checking the walls, apparently. Yeah, there is. There's like little tiny sections. Dang, that was pretty crazy. How'd we miss this area the first time? As soon as we walked in. This is the way we came. Okay, we got the Amber Pearl. Was there a chest in here that we missed? Don't think so. That was a dead end. Something on the corner here. Okay, and 11 more iron. So we already got 16 more. We can't carry it all. We can't. An iron head arrow. Oh, snap. So we gotta drop 5. We gotta drop 6. We have another 10 that we can pick up already. Money, amber. How heavy are these? Just 1? Dude, there were 3 chests in this room. Is this a dead end? Let's drop 3 more. Just in case we farm some by mining this. I just want to see if this area keeps going. Leather scraps. Go ahead and drop some more. Drop some more. Wow, another 18 to come back for. And it does. It keeps going. This area looks a little dangerous. We got blobs in here. Pretty sick pickaxe. Would love to see it. Amber pearls. More chains, rubies, and bones. But this does look like the end. No? Oh my gosh. Is this gonna be a dead end? Yes. Okay, I think that is officially everything. Entrails. Chest is empty. Okay. It like goes down a little, but we can't get through. Excuse me, can't get through there. So, we have 18 more iron to come back to, which is nearly... Once we drop this off, I think we'll have about 2 stacks and a half. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, now it is nighttime. Food is about to run out. So if possible, we get home as quickly as possible. Without getting poisoned, because poison could kill us in this state. Don't really want to waste my food right now. Sounded like somebody was fighting. We go home, we sleep, we eat, we come back. And then basically make another trip home. Because I don't want to loot that second one until we've dropped off our iron. I'm assuming this is a decent amount of iron that we have, which is awesome. I hope we don't have to try and find more swamps. We should have enough Surtling cores to go ahead and build a whole smelter here, but we can't take bars with us either. And then we'd have to like transport all our gear back and forth, which I guess wouldn't be too bad, but then we'd also want the upgrades, and I just feel like it'd be more convenient to just take a trip off camera, send it all back. Alright. 22. So yeah, we'll have 70 iron. Somebody's throwing rocks at us. Iron arrows. Okay, it's a gray dwarf. 2 gray dwarfs. Let's take you out. What do we have? Grayling? Not a problem. Now can we go to sleep? Oh, goodness. Alrighty, we are down to 36 flint arrows. We do have the fire arrows, but in the rain it's not going to do much. We should have enough just to make this final trip. Go ahead and eat our food. We still have the ability going, so I'm going to take advantage of that and keep running and jumping. Level up our skills and get there a little quicker. See what our path is looking like. It could have been fighting the neck. You jerk. Skeleton trophies, bone fragments. Somebody was fighting. Unless it was us. We just had full inventory, it's possible. Okay. We go more towards the right. That kind of scared me a bit. Ouch. Oh, you're level 1. Not too bad, though. Take your entrails. You're just an archer, we'll leave you. What is that? Is that a blob? I don't think that's a sunken crypt. It doesn't have the... I don't see the flames. I think that's just like a building. It might have a spawner in there, though. Alright, let's go grab this iron. $18. I might start heading over. Let's remark this. Looted dungeon. Just as a reminder to ourselves. I might go ahead and start heading towards that second sunken crypt, honestly. We do have more spawners over there. Seems pretty safe. Alright, let's do this thing. Draugr right off the rip. Easy sneak attack. Okay. Definitely blocked there, but it's all good. $16 more iron. Poison arrows. Sounded like someone was coming towards us. So we can carry, what, 6? 7? Can we get away with another one? We can. Okay, 25. That's a dead end, but we saw that it opened up. I think we should just go back for now. Let's go back, turn in our not turn in. It's not like we're going back to turn in a quest, but drop off our iron at our base. We don't have the boss buff anymore. Like to avoid fighting everybody. Seems to be a lot of blobs around right now. Oh, thank goodness, man. Thank goodness we made this base here. This base and portal. Probably could have made it a little bit closer, but it worked out since we pulled the abomination through. Having that space to fight them without, like, I think our position of our base was perfect. It's not too far to run back and forth. The swamp area isn't too big, but was definitely worth coming into and looting. Just this little area should give us a bunch of progression. Let's put these away so we run a bit quicker. Don't think anybody's following us. Boom. More money. Entrails. Bones. Arrows. Amber. After this Sunken Crypt, well, we're about to have 3 full stacks. We should have plenty. 120 iron. That's a lot, I would assume. But we also have to remember we have to do like our forge upgrades and stuff, so it's not going to be all used for gear. We'll probably make some choices here. Eventually, I would like to check out all the weapons available. But it probably won't be like the bronze, because I feel like trying to check out all of the equipment set us back a little bit. It was cool to see, kind of decide what we wanted to play with, but half those weapons we don't even use. Like the two-handers, we don't even bother with those weapons. Try and take you out. Let our stamina come back before we hit the rain. Let's get a move on. I think if we stay closer to the edge, we won't have to deal with the rain for as long. Running skill 41. There's the rain. I really don't want to have to deal with those blobs. I think we have to. We could use some more ooze anyways. Just don't get stuck. That's not super great. Don't get hit, don't get hit. Oh, we missed. There we go. Another blob trophy. Still haven't really discovered what all the trophies are for yet. I was also looking at the progression guide just to see kind of what's coming up next now that we found the Sunken Crypts. And one thing I noticed is that it said abomination spawns are rare. Dude, we had like 3 in a row in this tiny area. I wouldn't really call that rare. I don't think I'd say that's rare. I think the dude lied a little bit. Okay. I'm just trying to decide if we think it's worth it to continue grinding out. You guys are like stuck. Boom. We'll cheese this fight. Go ahead and use flame arrows. You guys, you're still taking 36 damage from the flame arrows. I think we were doing headshots. More iron arrows. More iron scrap. Withered bones. A Draugr Elite trophy. Very cool. We didn't finish looting this side. You have 9 more iron. We're basically full inventory already. My goodness. Is there anything else in here that we need? We can't even pick all this stuff up. We need everything else. We could just keep going and make the iron easily accessible for us. There's potentially 3 passageways on the other side. This is crazy. You have blobs. You missed. I'm gonna say it shows you guys as wet. Let our stamina come back a bit. Okay. We get all kinds of items from this stuff. Pickaxe is getting low. Maybe we'll just go until our pickaxe breaks. This is another dead end though. I don't necessarily mind. It is a little dark in here, I do apologize. We're kind of just swinging at muddy scraps and walls. Don't know what these withered bones are for yet. I would like to head back home though and see if those turnips are ready, because if it unlocks crafting recipes, I'd kind of like for you guys to see what crafting recipes they unlock. A little worried about that. Worked out though. Oh my gosh. Just muddy scrap pile after muddy scrap pile. I guess we'll take it though, right? It means more iron for us. You just led to some rubies. Already sitting on another 14 scrap iron. Pickaxe is about to break. There it goes. Okay. So, let's grab what we can, which should be another 8 pieces from this chest. We can take all of these. Another 2 here. Then we still got at least 2 more trips. This is crazy. This is craziness. All the iron we could dream of. Grey dwarfs. That's fine. If they want to follow us into the swamp and get butchered, they're welcome to. Haven't really seen any more turnips. Truthfully, haven't really been keeping an eye out for them. I've probably passed some up. But, I wonder if turnips are the same as carrots, to where we can make seedlings from them. I'm assuming it is. It makes sense. Alright, we do kind of have a long way to go. I don't really feel safe enough to cross the ocean. Don't want to deal with one of them giant serpents. So the safe route is a pretty long way. Cross here, go around here, cut through here. The good thing is, we have another boat here now. We have 2 boats here. So, we only have to make the trip once, go through the portal, and then if we want to bring more iron back, we just hit the other boat. Which does mean eventually we'll have to bring a boat back if we want to keep grinding iron, but maybe by then we'll have a decent amount of Surtling cores and just officially set this base up. Could be easier. Could be easier for us. Maybe we'll have enough materials to set up a better base here. Okay, 24. We'll take the bones with us because we're going back home. I guess we can take all this. Poison arrows, iron arrows, amber. Looks good. Sunken crypts, knock on wood, aren't too bad. Aren't too bad. Okay, crops look like they're ready. Are the turnips? They are ready. So, we got chains, more withered bones, bone fragments, resin, Draugr Elite Trophy, more amber, rubies, entrails, ooze, the ooze trophy. Got meat, other scraps, yellow mushroom. Let's make sure we go ahead and repair everything. Arrows. Now you're 42 Pierce versus 27. That's an extra 15 damage. It's nice. Alrighty. Let's collect our honey. And turnips. What do you unlock? Just turnip. Just turnips? Let's grab some wood. Just turnips? A dense vegetable, rich with nutrition. You're a liar. Doesn't give us nothing. It's raining, so we can't look at that. We can't cook turnips. Maybe we have to get to the next stage. Could be. Could be. That probably makes sense. But, out of curiosity, we take out the cultivator. Here. Ah, we can do seed turnips. Okay, perfect. Keep that in mind. You can just go in here for now. Honey. Wood. Let's go to sleep. On a boat carved from dark wood beneath ragged sails, you lie with your arms folded across your chest, blurred faces like thumbprints on the darkness. Alrighty. We do have one more of each meal. We're on day 72. Pushing through the days. I don't really want you to attack my portals. Alrighty. Well, I think we are going to go ahead and end things here. I think off camera, I'm not going to explore more of the Sunken Crypt just in case anything's new. You never know. Could be. But I am going to go back and grab the remainder of the stuff that we left in that chest. And I'll probably end up making a trip back home, get ready to start smelting some of that iron, get it back to our main base. But as always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.